Today I'll be talking about what poverty is, why it exists, what is being done, and how can our generation play a role. Poverty has various meanings. I would like to highlight 3 for you today. There is extreme poverty, in which basic needs are not met for survival. The second is moderate poverty, in which basic needs are met, but only on the borderline. The third is relative poverty, in which income is still below the national average and there's no room for growth and development. Poverty is found all across the world, but I can relate to Peru in a certain way because I've experienced it. During my time in Peru, something caught my attention. My family and I were at a restaurant, and we saw this little boy staring at us and waiting for us to be done. Later, I found out that it was for our leftovers. I'm telling you this story so you can see firsthand what poverty looks like in Peru, not only with people, but even children. People are still in poverty today for many different reasons. The main argument that underlines why poverty still exists is the high levels of inequality and lack of opportunity. In the mid-1990s, 37.5% of people in Peru were living off $2 a day. That's a startling number. And what about 2013? I believe it is around the same, and it won't change unless we take action. The first way to take action is to increase our levels of understanding. Poverty is associated with differences among geographic areas, age, gender, and education. Today I'll be talking more in depth about a few that are the root cause of poverty. The social economical differences arise from levels of education achieved. In Peru, the poorest 20% receive 0 to 5 years of education. The middle class receives 8 years, and the richest percent, 20%, receives 12 or more years of education. These numbers demonstrate that education has a big impact on the levels of division and social class. Without equal education, we come to the common statement that the richest of the rich are getting richer and the poorest of the poor are getting poorer. On average, 28.6% of total poverty would be eliminated if there was no disparities between educational groups, because there wouldn't be any discrimination, exploitation, or abuse. Access to education is the key to success and a way out of poverty. With better education, the people of Peru can find their true potential and what they want to pursue in the future. I believe our generation has a role to play, and it is to create awareness and understanding and spark passion about it so that one day it can be changed. The poor shouldn't just be reached out, but also empowered. I agree full-heartedly. We have to believe in the person because money is not the only solution. We need to have love and respect for each other. I am a Peruvian American student attending Regis University, and I feel privileged to act upon this issue to create a better understanding and awareness for the people of Peru.